I I just wanted to make this video because uh I have to get it out. Um I'm reaching sort of a milestone in my life. I'm graduating from college in like a month. Um but I don't really know where I'm going. I know that it's normal for people my age to feel this way. I know, but like thing is, I'm in a wheelchair. I have no friends. I don't have any friends, bro. I have a few that are close to me, but I don't have like a solid friend group. And you know, I'm just lonely really, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know where I'm going. Uh I mean, I applied to grad school, but it all depends if I can get scholarships or not. Because I mean, I don't wanna. I was able to complete my bachelor's degree debt free. Um, with a combination of scholarships and Pell Grants, but like after your bachelor's degree, no sort of help, at least from the government, is offered. So I'm gonna have to depend completely on scholarships. And so I don't know. I'm very frustrated. Um I I feel like I've really failed. Um I'm in a wheelchair, as you guys can probably see, and so I don't know what type of job I'm gonna be able to get. I'm extremely worried in that respect. Uh and honestly, I I really just don't know what to do. Like I I guess I also just want companionship. Like I don't know, I've never had a girlfriend or anything like that. I've had partners. I've I've even had sex. Like I don't think I'm a bad looking person at all. Uh but it's just so tough, right? Because there are so many accessibility issues, and honestly, um I don't think it's impossible. I think definitely it's possible for disabled people to have girlfriends and experience all of that other stuff, but let's face it, it's not common at all. It's just really not. Um and you can say like, oh, you'll find someone, there will be someone, but how can you even know? There are people that end up alone, and with the amount of rejection that I've faced already, yes, I was able to lose my virginity, but like, I think now is the time for something deeper, and I want that, and I've been trying, and I've just gotten rejected. I I I really have all the time. Like, not a single girl has shown up to any romantic date that I've planned. Either I've gotten ghosted or I've gotten stood up. Now look, I am in no way wanting to say that this justifies the hatred of women or that I'm somehow entitled to affection because I'm not. But at the same time, like, people need affection. Like, I feel like society definitely desexualizes disabled people. Like, we just can't be sexual beings in the minds of many. Not all, but most. Um, and so that's a whole issue because I miss I miss being touched and I miss being close with someone. I miss that intimacy. Uh, and flat out, I just remember this too. Many women have told me straight up that I'm not relationship material. And I mean, I can't really blame them. Like, everything about my future is so uncertain. And, like, this is really the time where relationships solidify, people have kids, people go off and do their own thing, and it honestly feels like most women, and once again, I'm heterosexual, so I'm saying this from that perspective. I have read, and I assume it's much worse if you're not heterosexual as well, but most women and most men, or really people of any gender looking for a relationship, just don't want to deal with that. And I'm conflicted about that too, because to a certain extent, I understand those people, but like, we're also people too. We need the same type of physical contact as many others, unless you're asexual and aromantic. But for most people, that's a valuable part of their lives. And I'm just so frustrated with everything because it's like a domino effect. My unsure job prospects makes it so that I can't get into a relationship, and even friendships are like that, especially as people like start to focus more on their careers and their own families. But like, I just feel like I've been left behind. I really do. Um, and I don't think I can recuperate. Another thing, and I take full responsibility for it, was that I was kind of an incel and a doomer in high school, honestly. So my easiest window of transition with people I didn't take advantage of. And I was a very odious, a very hateful character towards women. Now I take responsibility for that. But I've changed. I really have. I've read so much more. Mm, Actually, most of my friends are women, and that wasn't on purpose or anything. I feel like I get along better with them, you know, and like, they don't owe me anything, but it's still just so frustrating, and it's only gonna get harder um when as I get older. Like, I literally have no hope for the future at all. Um I I've sort of come to terms with the fact that I will probably never be in any sort of serious relationship, never have kids, and you know, it's not that I want to be okay with that. I have to be okay with that as a possibility. Like, I know this is gonna rub some of you the wrong way, but I'm not a person that believes that things happen for a reason. Um, I'm a person that thinks that things just happen. Like that there's no overarching higher power or anything like that. Um, I just I frankly just don't know what to do anymore. I'm at the end of my wits and I just I'm lonely and I have no friends. Uh frankly. And it and honestly, I've been go trying to go out. I've been doing all this stuff and I haven't been able to make friends. I haven't been able to solidify relationships. I haven't been able to have intimacy with another person since the person that I lost my virginity to decided to stop doing it with me a couple years ago. And I'm frustrated. And you know, I'm uh I don't really know what else to say. Um I really don't. I really don't. Um I'm gonna keep trying, but I'm I'm not originally a citizen of the US. So if I have to go back to my country of birth, I will. I will. Um Again, because I'm not a person that believes that things happen for a reason. If if you want to see a change, you got to make a change yourself. And honestly, while I'm not a person that believes that things happen for a reason, I'm also a believer that even if you try, you can still fail. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but that's the point where I'm at now. It really is. And I don't really know what else to do or say at the all I can say, I guess, is to just be good to each other, man. Don't forget us cripples, us retards. Please don't forget us. And I use those words with their full, historical power because that's what people think of us, honestly. That really is. And it's not everything, I understand, but when's the last time you saw an able-bodied person and a disabled person together? Not often. Not often. There are examples, Squirmy and Grubs, Colin Charisma, the artist Dan Keplinger, who I've actually met. I've met him. But I just think really the only thing we can do, honestly, for those of us out there that are struggling with these same problems, is to just accept them and do the best we can. Don't hate, don't be bitter. Although I admit that sometimes those thoughts creep into my mind, but just be good to each other. And you know, uh we're just all be here for each other. I mean that has a lot to do with United States culture, but I mean that could be a topic for another video. Uh I just really had to get this off my chest. And whoever is out there, if this helps you, well, then I'm glad. I'm glad. I sincerely hope that you can get some comfort out of all this. And I want to reiterate again, don't hate, love each other, but it's tough being disabled and uh wanting to have companionship and purpose in your life.